just got back from like our annual Fargo trip where we go up to West Fargo, compete there at a big conference meet, or not a conference meet, but just like a big, there's a lot of schools there, and it's a very, very fun meet for the entire team. So that's kind of like my halfway checkpoint usually throughout the season, so yeah.
Yeah, I'd say we're doing pretty good. I mean, we've only lost like 1 or 2 meets, so we're on the right track right now.
Our Centennial meet this year, we're really looking to beat them because we had some beef with Centennial, but unfortunately we lost. But like our coach says, every meet is just leading up to sections.
We're gonna get our chance.
Oh yeah.
Definitely one of the better most memorable experiences I've ever had on this team has been, going up to do that Fargo trip. So it's great. We always do a fundraiser to, make sure that we can get kids up there every year. So it's definitely like the highlight of the season for a lot of people.
Any good stories from there, or just what happened to Fargo stay in Fargo?
We got a lot of stories, but they probably shouldn't be shared because, we're boys.
I'll share one. There was this one year, I think it was like my second year, you have a room full of like 4 boys. They're messing around sometimes. It's sanctioned fun. They put 2 beds together, lost the key card like 3 times in that room. It was, got a little bit wild.
That happened in my room this year. So.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of the swimmers are all very respectful of each other and we're all very supportive. My head always ends up hurting because I scream too much because meets are very long. I just enjoy it. You got anything to add to that?
Yeah, like there's a lot of the meets where at the end of the day your throat is just sore from screaming like, yeah, go! and like you said, swimming it's a lot of a group sport, but at the same time it's an individual sport, so you're trying to sort of self-improvement, but in the way that helps the team the best.
I can't really smell in here anymore.
Yeah.
It's just a familiar smell. I always smell like chlorine, and I'm always itchy and dry.
I hear from a lot of people it like really burns their eyes when they're at a meet for too long.
Oh yeah.
We have always had a team cheer that we do right before a meet. The origin goes back so far that it's just been passed down from like captain to recite it. And then also once we're walking out onto the pool deck from the locker room, I think a big tradition that we've always had is just like putting our hoods up and just trying to feel as cool as possible before we get out there, just get pumped up before the meet. So
I don't know, I'd say the other thing is too, we always walk out by grade, so seniors lead.
I think it makes a lot of sense. I think definitely like going through all 6 years of being on this team, like I've always had people to look up to, role models who have like taught me different like little tips and tricks of swimming and like passed down their traditions that they've always done on this team. Because this team has always felt like a very, very close-knit family. It's not something that I've really seen from any other sports team in the sense that we all have fun. We're all like, we take swimming seriously, but we allow ourselves to just like bond very, very closely in a way that I think is really unique here. But I have always looked forward to this moment, like as my last year, and especially as captain, where I'm able to like share that with younger swimmers and make sure that they have a similar experience and that they're able to pass on those traditions as well.
Yeah, I mean, like Dillon said, because we're seniors now, we really want to, kind of prove to everybody and to ourselves, like, I was here, I did these things, and I got it done.
I mean, Centennial, we had a dual meet, just us versus them. They were able to take that meet. When we went to Fargo, they were there too. We ended up coming ahead in that meet, so have a little win under our belt. Anoka would usually be our rival, but we're not facing them this year, so they get spared a year, so.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I would say Anoka is probably my biggest rival just because it's another A town.
Yeah.
I play them 3 different times, 3 different sports, so
I don't know if we're facing Anoka this year. I don't believe we are, but usually when we face them, it's usually who's the real A-town. It's usually back and forth between us.
It's a very big thing here. Like, there's this long-running joke that Andover wants to be the real A-town, and it just goes back and forth.
Can't admit it.
Yeah, we're always going to be the real